Luka Doncic will be out for the rest of the regular season. Welcome to Sports News Flash at 12. I am your host, Miguel Mike Medina. The Lakers suffer a huge loss. Luka Doncic, who has been sensational this year, he will be out for the rest of the season due to a left hamstring strain, which happened against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Thursday. It's a grade 2 hamstring. The Lakers, they wrapped up the number 3 seed in the Western Conference. Luka Doncic, like I said, he's having a sensational season. He's averaging 33 points per game, 8 assists per game, 7.7 rebounds. I would like to see him to win the MVP this year. I've always liked him ever since, even before he came into the league. I knew how good he was, and he has proven every season. He has elevated every season. And it's just unfortunate because he played 64 games this season and he is 1 game shy of the threshold for the NBA's postseason awards. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. He's out for the regular season, and we don't know what's gonna happen with the postseason, but this is clearly a bad timing for the Lakers to have this kind of injury to happen to one of the best players in the NBA today. Main Street Sports Group has informed NBA and NHL teams that it will end their operations. So 20 teams will be free from their local media contracts. NBA, NHL teams have not been paid for their rights fees this year. However, according to Sports Business Journal, teams are expected to be reimbursed for some of their last payments. As for Main Street, they started off this year with 29 NBA and NHL and even MLB teams on their portfolio. But so far, 13 NBA teams will follow when their regular seasons conclude on April 12th. 7 NHL teams will officially do the same at the conclusion of the Stanley Cup playoffs in the first round, after the first round. A spokesperson for Main Street Sports had this to say. FanDuel Sports Network has reached agreements with the NBA and NHL to broadcast games and other programming through the end of the 2026 NBA regular season and the end of the first round of the NHL playoffs. We are preparing to wind down our operations upon seasons and unless we reach a strategic transition. We're pleased to finish out the NBA and NHL seasons, and we appreciate the collaborative relationships we have enjoyed with our team and league partners, as well as the connections we have fostered with local fans. The Michigan Wolverines, they blew out the Arizona Wildcats in the Final Four, and they will advance to the NCAA title game against UConn. UConn, they beat Illinois. Wolverines, they're trying to win their first NCAA title since 1989. And it was so cool to see the Michigan Fab Five reunite for this occasion. As for Dan Hurley and the Huskies, they're looking to try to win their third title in 4 years. So Wolverines versus Huskies, that should be a fun one. But hopefully the Wolverines will win this one. They've been fantastic all season long. Of course, UConn, they've been there before. They know what it takes. You never want to count them out. So, yeah, we have ourselves a national title game. Michigan versus UConn. May the best team win. Konnor Griffin is top prospect in baseball. He has been talked about all over the place. So on Friday, he made his MLB debut and he shined. In his first at bat in the second inning, he hit an RBI double. He showed speed, He showed power and he showed patience at the plate. It was a great occasion that happened against the Baltimore Orioles, and it was the Pirates' first home game of the season. So the Pirates have a bright future. The Pirates front office, they're not playing around. They wine and dine. Konnor Griffin, who's only 19, he's about to turn 20 later this month. They signed him to a 9-year, 140 million contract extension. I rather see teams do that, give up a big contract at a young age, instead of when they're 30 and 31 and give them 10-year crazy contracts. So we're seeing a trend in terms of teams not wasting any time, give massive contracts to players even before they made their debut. And that's what happened in Konnor Griffin's case. The Seattle Mariners did the same thing as well with their shortstop, Cole Emerson. And Konnor Griffin, like I said, he's 19, shortstop, top prospect. He has been killing it in AAA, especially in those last 5 games. So I really wish Konnor Griffin nothing but the best. The Pirates, they have O'Neal Cruz, Paul Skeens, and they had to take advantage of building around those guys because the Pirates are not like the Dodgers, the Yankees, or the Mets, or the Red Sox, that they can just pay guys left and right because they're not a big market city. So, but Konnor Griffin, I'm looking forward to see more of what he brings to the table. All baseball fans are looking forward to the future. He is one of the few baseball players to make their debut as a teenager. He joins the list of Bryce Harper, Mike Trout in the 21st century. Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, Jose Reyes, Jurickson Profar, Juan Soto. Those are some of the names right there. Well, guys, that does it for today's Sports News Flash at 12. Enjoy your Sunday. Stay warm, rest, enjoy sporting events, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. Take care.